Hello, students. Welcome to the class today. Um, as you all know, we are done with Unit 6, and as it is with all our units, we are going to talk about our unit project for Unit 6. And as you can see from the title, the Unit 6 project is going to be about a newspaper article. So, you are going to be writing a newspaper article for unit 6, and it's going to be about a rescue. Okay, so I'm going to read the information to you. You can also read along just to know what the requirements are. So first of all, you're going to be in groups of two. You're going to work in pairs. Then the type of the article, the type of project is an article. The topic is a rescue. So you're going to just describe a rescue. You're going to describe um or you are going to talk about a rescue that has happened, either real or fiction. Usually a fiction will be better, or if you can just recount a kind of a rescue that you know about, you've heard about, you've read about, that would be good. So what programs you should use? You should use Google Documents or handwritten. You can type it out or just write it by hand. This is what this means. And you stand a chance of getting 20 points here if you do an excellent work. So these are the full instructions. In a Google document or in a notebook, you are going to write a story about someone being rescued from a dangerous situation. This should be in an essay format with at least 5 different independent paragraphs. Okay, 5 independent paragraphs describing what happened in the rescue. Use both grammar and vocabulary from Unit 6. You can include pictures and headlines to help you create the story. So you remember what you're writing is a newspaper article. So usually in newspaper articles, you have a title, and of course you can add pictures, okay, and headlines in order to make it more interesting, more visual, and so that you can engage, or the readers can engage freely with what you have written. So this is what it is. And remember, in Unit 6, the grammar part that we touch mostly are comparative adjectives and the past continuous form. Remember that, so you should use as much of these as you can in writing your newspaper article. So these are a few steps to help you in planning your article. First, think of the setting where the accident happened, or where what made what forms the place that this rescue will be taking place. Think of the situation. What happened? What was the person doing? What was happening when the accident occurred? How was the person rescued? What dangers were there? What transportation was used? And what adjectives describe the situation? So, in your planning phase, try to answer these questions. Just make a little jotting of the answers to this question in your planning. Then later on, you can expand this into, you know, your newspaper article. Well, this is an idea for you. This is an idea for you to write your newspaper article with. This is an idea that you can, use. You can see in this picture, there is a okay project. Write a newspaper article. This is an idea. If you like, you can use the ideas in this portrait in this picture to write your article. If you like, you can get ideas from elsewhere. Okay, so for this, if you're going to use this idea, this picture should give you a trail, or should guide you in writing your article. So here you can see that she's here in a little boat here. I think here there was a storm, there's a storm here, and the boat had a problem. Then later, she used a map or a GPS, and now she has a phone also, and now she's calling the rescue center, and uh, a helicopter, a rescue helicopter came and rescued her and united her with a family member or her mom or whoever. So, depending on how you want to expand the story, depending on how you want to say the story, and a suitable title here for this whole scenario is Saved by a Map and a Mobile. Saved by a Map and a Mobile. 18-year-old Lara Moore had a lucky escape yesterday. So, this is an example of a title and a headline, okay, to begin such an article, to begin this article with. If you want to use this idea, however, if you have your own idea, you can expand your own idea to write a rescue. So, remember, we read this article in Unit 6. So this is an example of a ready-made article that we read in this unit, saved by the light of a mobile phone. You see, it has pictures, the background is blue, the whole picture formed the background for the article, and you can see that this is an exciting, this looks really catchy for someone to read, to, get information from. So, what you have to remember is that you're writing an article, so you have to make sure you separate your information in paragraphs. You can use pictures again. You can use titles, headlines, subtitles, and everything to make it interesting for the reader. So there's no need for me to read this to you. If you like, you can read it again in your books because we have read this article in Unit 6. I'm just showing you that this format of the article, this is the format that you can write your article in. You can see it has a title that is written stylishly, saved by the light of a mobile phone. This is the title of the article, and this is like an introduction or a headline. A snowboarder was feeling lucky to be alive yesterday after a dramatic helicopter rescue. And you can see that the detail of the rescue was written in 5 paragraphs, like one here, two, three, mhm, 4, 5, 6. So each paragraph gives a distinct information, and as you can see, uh, some direct speech were used here, some quotes from the person rescued, uh, some grammar is being used here also, like the ones we were taught or the one we did in class. Remember also, when you're writing this newspaper article, you have to use these grammar patterns that we've learned in class: comparative adjectives and past continuous. You should use them as often as you can in writing these article of yours. Okay, so these are the few information I want to give to you. Good luck with your article. We shall put each other in groups now, groups of 2, so that we can start working on these articles. Good luck to you.